All right, back on track. Right. Hi everybody, it's Rocky and Rich. So yeah, that was our workout for this week. We got back into doing the 100 push-ups, and we are way out of shape. I was struggling. I know you were struggling, and it's kind of sad to go from pumping out 100 push-ups, fairly decently, to my arms being like spaghetti again. So it's gonna take a while to get. I don't know. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, right? Hopefully it doesn't take as long as it did the first time to get back into shape. I guess not. I mean, we did the 100 the first night, so we did the 100 push-ups, and then I was mostly trying to get to at least 10,000 steps every day, which I've been doing. I actually have like my pedometer on now. Where am I at? 3,763. So I'll get it for today, but I've been trying to get like at least to 5,000 before 11 o'clock in the morning, and then the rest, I'll walk throughout the day, and then when we get home and after we do our push-ups, then I'll try to like get to 10,000, by the end of the night, jogging in place. So Rich was actually helping me one night. My pedometers, I don't know, one pedometer just was not counting my steps right. So one night I had like a pedometer on each hip, right? And it was so weird, right? What the pedometer on my left hip, right, which is the one I usually wear, that I swear it like messes with me. I put the one on my right hip on, and the one on my left was 100 and over 100 steps behind. So I'm telling Rich, I'm like, that's it. I'm not going to wear this one anymore. I'm going to wear the one, Rich's pedometer. So by the end of that, by the time we got to 10,000, this one was like over about 150. So it's like it was kind of like it knew that I was about to toss it or chuck it or whatever, and decided that I need to like step it up a bit. So no, that was weird. But yeah, I've been getting my 10,000 steps in. Rich has been doing his kettlebell
squats and lunges and round the head halos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been doing. Do we have that on video?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we recorded that night. We should record that one. We only recorded one night, and the rest of the nights were, we just did it on our own. So that was our workouts for this past week. As far as weigh-ins, we're not gonna announce our weigh-in until December 31st. But I am weighing in for myself regularly, like once a day, which I really shouldn't. But that's my own issues. I'm not really sure how often Rich weighs in. Do you weigh in at all? Do you weigh in at least once a week?
Maybe once a week.
Yeah. Me, it's like every day, which it's starting not to drive me as crazy as it used to. I mean, I still have my days where I'm like, what? But I mean, it's just the way it goes. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up. It's if you weigh yourself daily, that's what's going to happen. But the thing for me is I learned along back when I was still doing Weight Watcher weigh-ins is no matter what the scale said, I always use that to motivate me. If I went up, I would like have a little conversation with myself saying, okay, did you do everything that you had to do this week? Is there a reason why this, is there a reason for the gain? Like, did you eat too much or did you not exercise? And if the answer was, no, I probably didn't eat the way I should have and I didn't exercise the way I should have, then that I was just, okay, that I know what I need to do. I need to know, I know what not to do. So, I'll get it in gear for the following week. If the answer was, I did everything that I was supposed to do, I ate right, exercise, then I was like, well, you know what, don't worry about it, because then you know what's going to happen next week? I'm probably going to see like a big drop, and that's usually what happened. If I like maintained or gained 1 week and I knew I did okay, and the next week it was always like a big, whoosh off the scale. So, and then if I lost, then I was like, all right, cool, and I'm just going to stay on track and keep going because it's working. So I was like, no matter what, it was always like, an incentive or
positive spin.
A positive spin on things. And that's what you have to do. You can't let the scale affect you in a negative way. You just can't. You just have to keep going. The other thing we want to talk about is Thanksgiving this week. We are going away to in-laws, or I'm going away to in-laws. Rich is going to see his brother and his mom and sister-in-law. So, we're not going to be, I'm not going to be in charge of what I'm eating, but I'm still going to, I feel good about this. I'm just going to make sure that I exercise each day, before we eat. I'm going to try to get as much exercise in the beginning of the day as possible. I'm going to drink a lot of water, and I'm just going to, if there's not a lot of options there, which there should be some options, I'm just going to have really small portions of, just like a little taste test. I'll just take it as it comes, but I'm not too stressed out about it. So far, the past couple of holidays, I've actually done really well. The past couple of holidays, I've actually lost weight just because I'm so, I try to be really conscientious of what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and whichever else. So I feel okay about this. I don't know. How are you going to handle Thanksgiving?
Well, I usually relax.
He really doesn't worry about it. But, I mean, that's all you have to do. Just make sure that you get some workouts in, drink a lot of water. Try to have maybe a snack before you go, like a big bulky salad full of roughage. So when you go, you're not pounding down the food, and just be really conscious of what you're putting on your plate. If you want to taste, everything, that's fine, but just put really small portions, because if you see at the end of the meal, if you have little small portions, then you know that you've tasted everything, all your favorite foods, but you're not going to feel like, ugh, man. And the thing is, I really try to keep my head in the now. I'm not like, oh, I'll worry about that later. No, I'm going to worry about this now, because what's going to happen is the 15 minutes of enjoyment I might have, eating what I'm eating isn't going to be worth the week and a half of beating myself down of over what I did. So I try to live right now, what I'm eating right now. And I don't do any of that. I'm just going to eat this now and I'll worry about it later. I just try not to do that anymore. So that is basically it. That's how I plan to attack Thanksgiving. We're going to keep working out. I'm going to keep drinking my tons of water, which I'm usually good about, but 2 weeks ago I was really slacking off on the water for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but and we're just going to keep trying to get, I'm going to keep trying to get in better shape by New Year's Eve. So, you?
Yeah, try to keep on getting better shape. Like the shape that I'm in, to see if I can get a little bit better.
Yeah. So that is it. Everybody have a really great Thanksgiving, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.